Volunteer work is an excellent thing. It not only helps whatever party that the work is being done for, but it also helps the party that is doing the work. It helps them to feel good about themselves and also helps them to get active in their community. As of now, volunteer work is completely optional. Nobody is forced to engage in volunteering, but making volunteering a required part of school would be an excellent addition to the current curriculum that schools already have. According to FHN Today, it would not be hard for students to accumulate a minimum of 5 volunteer hours over the span of their high school careers. Nelson, a global leader in information on consumerization, claims that on average students spend at least 22 hours every week watching TV. It would be extremely beneficial to students to take away a little of their TV time and use it as time to volunteer. Excessive television watching and other kinds of media are having detrimental effects on children. NCBI says that excessive television watching contributes to the increased incidence of childhood obesity. Making volunteer work mandatory would give students a very convincing reason to get up off of their couches or out of their beds and go do something beneficial for themselves. Mandatory volunteer work would also be good preparations for students' futures. Students could choose to complete their volunteering for an institution that is in the field that they would like to work in when they graduate from school. For example, someone that is interested in working with animals when they are older could volunteer at their local animal shelter. FHN Today explains that along with allowing the students to engage in a field that they are interested in, volunteering may also help students to make valuable connections to people that can help them after school. These people could help them get jobs in the institutions that they are interested in. If students were required to perform volunteer work, they would be exposed to countless opportunities that they would probably not have access to otherwise. The University of California in San Diego states that serving others reduces stress and makes a person healthier. Volunteering even has the capacity to help a person become healthier. Everybody experiences stress, and making volunteer work a mandatory thing could help countless people relieve this stress. Volunteering also helps to increase a person's self-esteem. Whenever you help someone in need, it does nothing but make the volunteer feel better about yourself. Mandatory volunteer work would ensure that everybody is able to experience the rewarding feelings of helping somebody in need. In conclusion, volunteer work is a very rewarding task and should be experienced by everybody. Making volunteering a requirement would give people a good incentive to get up off of the couch or out of bed. It would help people with their future goals and aspirations, such as gaining jobs after high school in fields that they are interested in. It helps reduce stress that people may be under, and it also helps people to just feel better about themselves whenever they help somebody in need. Overall, mandatory volunteer work would be a very valuable addition to society.